Yes, yes, yes. Fine. Hey, thank you, Nandu. Just in time. You know, as they say, भगवान के घर पे देर है, अंधेर नहीं. It's exactly like that with Godox. Godox के घर पे देर है, but अंधेर नहीं. Well, after getting a massive upgrade for the 200 and the 600 in their Pro 2 versions, it's the turn of the V, the camera-mounted flash, the SpeedLight. The V1 now got a real bump, both in terms of power and also in terms of its build quality and features. The V100 is what we have today for you, and you saw that shoot that we did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, we got out and shot some fashion stuff after a very long time, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, thanks to the V100. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to talk in detail about the V100 from Godox. It's been out for quite some time, and because of some busyness in Pixel Village, it got a little delayed, to create this video. So what we did was we took out our R5 II, brand new, still smelling new, and the 2470, and got out and had real fun. Let me get into the business. You know the form factor. The V1 and the V1 Pro both had similar form factor, but this one has a lot of difference. First thing first, the 76 watt is now 100 watt, and it's pretty decent for SpeedLight to have a guide number of 60, which is really, really powerful, and it has retained all its articulations, everything that the V1 is needed for. I know it's not a completely new feature for a SpeedLight, but they have retained it. It's got a lithium new battery inside. It's got a nice positive lock, which I really enjoyed that inside. And and I think it's also built much better. Including me, I know many millions of photographers been asking for this upgrade for a very long time. But the biggest one, dang, a touch screen, that too a color touch screen with almost a premium smartphone level. And the menu is so easy to use. Gone are those, I will use the word horrible, those LCDs which reminded me of dot matrix printers. That's gone. You don't need to wrestle with that, and especially in low light conditions. My God, those menus were completely unreadable. But this one, even in bright daylight, we could use it without any problem. Now, the number of physical buttons have completely reduced. You have a flash test button, you have a dial, you have an on-off button, and that's it. Other than that, you have a USB slot. Well, you have an accessory. This is a power accessory which is not available in India at this point. And that's it then. And of course, you have a battery release button as well. Other than that, nice and sleek. This is really professional stuff, and we call it a SpeedLight, right? The home button will take you to this screen where you can use it as a standalone flash on top of your camera. The power adjustment can be done in the stop increments or levels. One thing I noticed that you can also use this minus and plus sign to kind of change the power setting, or you can slide this guy here. This is very, very interesting. I really like this. So you know exactly what you're doing. And of course, you can change your mode here from manual to TTL. And this also has a zoom function. The flash can be set to 28 mm, 35, 50, 70, 80, 105 or auto. And when the speed light is set to auto, well, this will follow the zoom setting on your lens. I know it's not a new technology, but it's there available in this flash to use. Now, the biggest upgrade, according to me, is this sender and receiver mode. Now, sender means I can now use this as a command module, just like your X3, for example. Do we have an X3 here? Yes. Thank you, Nandu. This is your X3. So, X3, as you know, is a trigger. Their trigger, and this guy will work exactly like a trigger, the X3 trigger. So you can control 2 or how many ever additional external flash that you have from the Godox family. You can group them, you can create a channel, you can create groups and control them individually from your flash. Now, the next one is that a receiver. This will now go on to a receiving mode, which means I can use this flash off the camera and trigger it using the X3. It's very intuitive. If you've used it once, you know exactly how it works. And of course, then you have a menu here. Very easy to understand menu, and you can access all your main controls from there. The next one is your wireless, so you can set the device ID as well. Now, swipe down and it will release a new set of menu options to you. So the first one allow you to cycle through high-speed sync, front curtain sync, and rear curtain sync. Well, this also will help you to autofocus in low light conditions. The third one is to switch on and off the beep, the flash ready indicator. And the next one is for activating the modeling lamp. So this is the modeling lamp. The modeling lamp also has actually a power adjustable modeling lamp. So let me put it on my face. There you go. So that's it. You can see the difference, and I switch it off, and you can also lock the flash. So when you lock the flash, you will not then accidentally, because it happened with me during the shoot couple of times, I kind of messed the setup. So if you don't want that to happen, you can actually lock it. So now, even if you do anything, even if you accidentally touch the menu, it won't get locked. So you need to press the screen for 2 seconds and it unlocks on its own. And of course, you also have the familiar multi flash option as well. So very simple. If you have used any of the other flashes from Godox, this one is a breeze to use. And of course, it has retained the magnetic ring, so all the accessories will work very well with it. We worked with the AKR one. In fact, during the shoot, predominantly we used that warm filter, also the dome. Everything works seamlessly with it. A full charge gives about 400 flashes, and if you happen to run out of power, of course, you can use a PD delivery and connect it, and you are in business. And it also has a sub flash, basically something that wedding photographers and event photographers will definitely like. It kind of goes in front, and if you're bouncing the flash, well, this guy will act like a fill flash. We didn't use it, but it comes in the box, in the package. Though we know that the biggest market for the V100 are wedding photography market, we thought we'll go out and do some fashion shoot, and I've not done that for a long time. So we called VIILAGE and we went out and did these shots. So we got 2 flashes because we wanted to try all permutation combinations. On-camera flash, off-camera flash, multiple flashes, etc. So we started with just off-camera flash using the X3. So we underexposed the bright sunlight and filled this flash and did this amazing shoot in high-speed sync mode. After which we went to this rather abandoned subway and we did this interesting shoot. So kind of a paparazzi style shoot is what we did. So I purposely in many places kept the zoom to a narrower range so that, you know, I get nice vignetting. So some shots were done with multiple flashes. I mean, it's one of the easiest shoots that I've done. I mean, of course, the images were already there in my head. We absolutely had no problem whatsoever getting there and doing this shoot. Everyone among our crew thoroughly enjoyed this shoot, and so did Neeraj, and I hope that the viewers are also going to like this shoot. So take a look at these images that we shot using the R5 II and the V100. It's a no-brainer that the new V100 is definitely a very desirable product for both a beginner and also for a professional. With all these additional features and that power bump, the prices have not really hit the roof. It is still very, very affordable pricing with all these features. If you're a fashion photographer, wedding photographer, a documentary photographer, I think this is definitely a must-have in your camera bag. And what I really like is this touch screen. It works just brilliant. I don't know why they took so much time to bring this. China is a land of technology. I mean, if they can bring it today, they could have brought it probably a couple of years earlier too. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye for now.